Give me a minute. I was gonna wear my Joker shirt, but no. Alright. As I mentioned in my video earlier this year, a couple months ago, when I put my thoughts on the Joker, I sat there, out there in the living room, telling you my thoughts on the trailer and what I thought this movie was going to do. And I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to tell you that I'm not going to say I told you so. I'm not going to say I was right, because clearly I'm not. I'm hearing praises all over the map, all over the world, everywhere about this movie, and I don't get it. Alright, I went to see the movie. Okay, I got back, sitting there, watched a couple of reviews. I don't get it. Alright, did they see the same movie I saw? Now, you know, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a hardcore, comic book movie kind of guy. I like superhero movies. I like it when they follow close to the source material on this. And this story, it doesn't feel like they took any inspiration from the comics. It feels like a story they just made some story about some guy with mental illness, getting the crap beat out of him, and going on a murder spree, and say, oh, we'll just dress him up like a clown and call him Joker. That's what it seems like. Now, I'm going to warn you right now, people who like this movie are probably going to get pissed off, because I didn't like this movie. Didn't hate it. Just didn't like it. There were some good things. And again, this is my opinion. So it's nothing to do with with the way this movie actually is. If you guys think this movie is great, good for you. It's your opinion. If you really love this movie, that's fine. I'm not saying anything bad about people who love this movie. If you loved it, that's fine. The more power to you. It's your opinion, right? But I sat there. And by the way, this isn't going to be my normal theater review. I'm going to spoil the shit out of it throughout the video. I'm not going to have a section for spoilers. So just a warning. It's a full out, like one of my regular reviews like I do with the Blu-ray or DVD. Spoilers throughout, not just at the end. Because I'm gonna talk blankly. I've kind of wanted to start doing my reviews where I do the good, the bad. In case of horror movies, kills, kind of separate it. Tell the story, and there's the good things, the bad things. Here, I'm just kind of gonna share my opinion. Talk about some stuff that I thought was okay, some of the stuff that I didn't think was okay, and some of the stuff that's made me go, alright, so just forewarning you, it's just going to be an all-out discussion, alright? Within 10 minutes, if even, I'm getting the shit annoyed out of me by he just sits there. I understand, alright? But they don't explain what it is when he just sits there with his therapist laughing his ass off for no reason. They don't explain it till he does it again on the bus, and then he hands the card that says medical condition. And I sat in the theater and I said, that's bullshit. There's no condition like that. Well, instead of, just saying there is no condition and ranting about it, I looked it up. There is a condition, but what they showed on the screen isn't what the condition is. And that doesn't just make you laugh, it also makes you cry at certain points. and he only laughed. And it seems like they used that mental illness just to have an excuse for the Joker to laugh. And they do it throughout the entire fucking movie. It's annoying as hell. To the point that every time he did it, I went. Because it got so repetitive, so annoying, that there was times I was just ready to get up and leave the theater. But I didn't. When I pay money to go see a movie, I'm staying for the whole movie. Despite how annoying it is. And it's not just, I have this thing where if a noise gets repetitive, I can't handle it. My mother's the same way. Alright? This really got on my nerves. And maybe that's just me, the way I am, okay? Maybe you guys, but it's not just me, because I watched a review. I'm not going to say who it is, but he also said that it was a little too repetitive. Alright? They tried to go for a twist and then reneged on it in this. They tried to go for the twist that the Joker, that Arthur Fleck was the son of Thomas Wayne. Because his mom used to work for Thomas Wayne when she was younger, and she claimed that Arthur was his son. Right away, I got pissed. I'm like, fuck that. Batman and Joker are not brothers. This guy isn't Joker to begin with, alright? But then they have another little twist where his mom is mentally insane. He's actually adopted, and she used to beat him in the head when he was younger, and that's why he's got the mental illness. Okay, abuse happens. Fine. And then they do this thing where he meets the Zazie Beetz character, and it seems like they're dating, they have a relationship. When his mom has a stroke, I think he says it is. So in the hospital together, and then he has this breakdown where he finds out the truth. He goes to the Arkham State Hospital, is what's called here. He gets the files. He steals the files because he talks to Brian Tyree Henry has a cameo in this. That's the only thing I really want. Hey, I liked him in the Child's Play reboot, but he steals the file. He looks at all the files. He finds out that his mom's been lying to him all this year. She has mental illness, and I don't know if she's really lied to him or if she just, has that mental illness where she believes everything she's saying. So it's not like she lied to him. She just doesn't know she's lying. So he suffocates her in her hospital bed. Then and this is what really kind of got me. He runs back. He goes into what he's supposed to be his girlfriend's apartment, and it turns out it was all in his head. They never dated. They were never together. She never went to the shows. They barely even talked. She walks in. She's like, "Oh, you're Arthur. You live down the hall." I'm like, "Wait, what? Weren't you guys dating?" And then they visually show you that all the times they're supposed to be together, he was by himself. They try to make you feel for him, and if it worked for you, fine. And I know I went into this film with a mindset that I wasn't going to like it. And it's not good to do that, I know. But the trailers rubbed me the wrong way, and this whole movie rubbed me the wrong way. It was just... I didn't enjoy myself. I'm sitting there trying to get comfy. By the end of it, I was laying on this chair like this, in back, with my sweatshirt over me, like I usually sit watching TV trying to fall asleep. And I almost fell asleep. I was dozing off in the theater watching this movie. It's because I wasn't into it at all. And I even thought about not doing this review, but if I hadn't already posted on Twitter that I was doing a review, I'm not gonna renege. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna do a review. I'm I said I was going to do a review, so I'm doing a review. It's not a positive review, and I'm sorry for you guys watching this who think it, who thought maybe it was gonna change my mind. It didn't. I thought this movie was terrible. I'm sorry. I'm not a big fan of Joaquin Phoenix to begin with, and his performance didn't do anything for me. I'm sorry. It's like he took drugs before every time they said action. This isn't the Joker. And I'm sorry to say this because I don't think the world of him. I think he's okay. I think he did alright. But Heath Ledger's Joker was better than this. Hell, Jared Leto's Joker was better than this. This was not a Joker. This is a guy named Arthur Fleck who dresses like a clown and murders people. And it just happens to be in Gotham City. Alright? I have Thomas Wayne. They show him getting murdered by a guy with the clown mask. Even though the Wayne parents were not killed by a guy with a clown mask. All incarnations I've seen was a guy wearing a fedora or someone in the never anyone wearing a clown mask. Okay, they just tied it in to fit with the Joker thing. All right. Robert De Niro was all right. Didn't go the way I thought it was because the way that Arthur was practicing is that he's going to shoot himself, but he shoots De Niro on live TV. And then I think he also kills a psychiatrist because as he's walking down at the end, he has bloody footprints. So did he kill her too? I don't know. And I believe his mom was played by Barney's mom from How I Met Your Mother. That's the only other thing I could say. But guys, I'm not going to go on anymore. I didn't like this movie. I know there's so many people. Every time I see a trailer, I roll my eyes because this movie just never appealed to me. And I probably wouldn't have gone if I hadn't told you guys I was going to. And I almost didn't go. I almost said, you know what? Got a friend come over to watch Friday Night SmackDown tonight. I'm not gonna go. And I'm like, you know what? I really want to check this out. I told my viewers on YouTube I would. And I don't want to lose any viewers on this. This is my opinion. This is what you come for, right? My opinion. And I'm sorry that it's negative. But I'm going to be fair. I'm not just going to say, oh, it's a 1. I'm not going to go that low. Alright? I'm going to be fair. Because I'm sure this is a decent movie for people who loved it. Alright? I've seen a lot of praise for this movie. I heard it got standing ovations. I made a joke, oh, that's just because they were glad it was over. I'm sure that's not why. So I'll be fair, and I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Okay, that's half. I'll give it half. Alright? I didn't hate it, but I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was okay, but I didn't like it. Alright? Maybe I came in with the wrong mindset that it was supposed to be an actual Joker origin movie, but I know Joker's origin somewhat from Under the Red Hood. You know? No one knew his name. He wasn't Arthur Fleck, which is probably some name they pulled out of their ass anyway. It sounds like a fake name. Arthur is a regular name. But Fleck, I'm not going to say here and bash it. It's a 5 out of 10 for me. Alright? What are your thoughts on Joker? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you hate it? Did you not like it? Like I did. I almost said hate it. I don't hate it. I just didn't like it. I didn't care for it. Did you not care for it like I did? Did you love it? Let me know in the comments below. And please like, share, and subscribe. Don't unsubscribe because of one bad review. I just didn't like it. Okay? It happens. I'm sorry. I tried to go in with an open eye, alright? With an open mind. Open eye. I had 2 open eyes. I tried to go in with an open mind, and it just didn't work for me. I'm sorry. On the walk home, I tried to think of anything good I can say. I like the camera work. The director, Todd Phillips, who did the Hangover movies, the camera work was great. There's a part where he gets beaten up and they slowly pull back with the camera. I thought it was alright. And the score was pretty good too. And some of the music they played too but I couldn't figure out what time period they're supposed to be in. Was it the 70s? It seemed like 70s the way that the things were set up. And the clothes that people wore. And maybe some of the music playing in the background, but I don't know. I just didn't like it. I'm sorry. So please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, love, peace, and chicken grease. I'm sorry.